I'm joined with Adam Flanagan after Margate's 1-1 draw in the league at home to Burgess Hill. Adam, it extends our unbeaten run in the league to 6 games now. What are your thoughts on the game for us?
Having been in front in dying embers of the game, it would have been nice to have seen the game out. But so a little bit of frustration there to concede the way we did, and in comparisons to the first half, I thought our second half performance was quite dominant, and we restricted them to very few chances. So for them to score late on with one of only 2 or 3 I can instantly think of was sad, and I don't think the players were rewarded for their efforts. But that is non-league football, and a couple of weeks ago, or probably a month ago against Deal, it was 1-0 and we scored late. So we've had on one hand the jubilation of scoring a late goal, and today we've had the other side of it and conceded late.
Yeah, you mentioned our second half performance, which was a lot better than the first half, given that the first half was quite even. What was said at half time to the boys to come out and give that second half display?
Just recognition that they put a lot of effort into the first half, and I thought they were very fluid with the way they played, and they had good rotation and good movement, especially in the midfield area. We tweaked a couple of bits tactically, which we felt that proved successful in the second half. But it was just recognition that boys were playing against a good team, and when we're at home, there's never going to be an easy fixture, and like I said, nothing great comes from doing anything easy. So recognition that we're going to have hard games at home. It was a difficult first half of football where we were expending a lot of effort without them really punishing or creating chances, I felt. But then second half we went out and we were very much on the front foot, and we forced them to play long, which then suited us. The midfield three, I thought, won that battle in the second half, and that gave us good motion to then go forward, and we created a lot of opportunities for deliveries into the box. We scored our goal from one of those opportunities, and to be fair, at that stage I thought we were relatively comfortable, and we would probably see the game out.
Was there an extra bit between the teeth for the boys today, given that it's the only team that we've lost to in the league this season in the reverse fixture 2-1?
I think that plays a factor. We're a team that we want to do really well, so when we've lost the game, we want to, when we play that team again, we want to try and put that right. So there was that element to today's game, I felt, but we want to win every game, in truth. So whoever we play, we want to win. The desire there is to win and pick up 3 points as often as we can. But I agree, there probably was a little bit more there today because they're the only teams who have beaten us so far.
I feel like we've mentioned him a lot over the last few weeks, but when he's scoring goals like he is, it's hard not to. Ibs on the Tade, how impressed were you with him today?
Yeah, he works extremely hard for the team. He puts a lot of effort into his performances, and it's nice for him to get the rewards of those efforts. I think in the box, he positions himself fantastically. Always seems to be in the right place at the right time, which for me is a knack and a sign of a good forward. I think he's done it his whole career, and I'm glad he's doing it here for us at Margate.
Are we more proud of the boys today, given the injury hit squad that we've got and playing someone like Harry Hudson at fullback position, which is not his natural position, but they've stood strong today, haven't they, the back line?
Yeah, I think Harry performed really, really well, I felt, today in that left back position for us. Each team at this level will have stages in the season where they hit with injuries and illnesses, and unfortunately that's happened to us this week. We've picked up a few niggles, we've had players pull out today through illness. Look, that happens. Like I said to someone that asked me today about the depth of the squad, I feel like we've got a good team spirit here. I feel that that replicates on the pitch to the effort the boys put in. Now, I think Margate as a football club and us as a management team, if players get injured and they've got injured playing for us, we're going to be the kind of club that gives them the opportunity to come back in. We're not going to be cutthroat and, right, you're injured, we're going to go and get someone else. So it will be times where the squad's strong and we've got everyone available, and it will be times where the squad looks a little bit weaker. But that's the kind of culture we're trying to create. We want players to want to play for us as a management team. We want players to want to play for Margate as a club. And as a byproduct of that, if they get hurt playing for the club, then we're going to support them. Whether we do that long term, is difficult to say because we still want to be successful. But the majority of the season, the injuries had, most players have been back in a couple of weeks, and we want to have a settled squad. We don't want new faces every week. Because we believe success will come from the group that we've got, and I think to an element it's been proven to a degree so far this season. Like I say, only I think 14 games in the league, only 1 loss. We would have liked a few more wins, but it is what it is. I think everyone gives a lot of effort. I'd like to think the fans see that with our performances. We work really hard as a team. We do whatever it takes to get every point that we can, and we'll continue doing that as a close-knit squad.
With no game on Tuesday, now the boys have got 7 days to recover for our next game away at Three Bridges next Saturday. What are the thoughts going into that one?
So for the week ahead, recovery, a lot of recovery, because there are players been playing with knocks and that. I think we've played Tuesdays now probably since September, so maybe even before that. And also, I think when I looked the other day, we've had, I think to the end of November, we've had 17 games away out of 23, something like that. So we've travelled a lot, we've played a lot away from home. I think the boys deserve a rest, so they'll recover Tuesday, we'll come in Thursday and prepare for Three Bridges on Saturday.
Perfect, cheers then.
Lovely, thank you.